Hello and welcome back to this week's weekly vlog. I hope you're all okay. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Don't forget, if you like this video and spending some of your time with me, please consider hitting the subscribe button and growing our little community here on my corner of YouTube. If you're an OG returning viewer, welcome back, guys. So I'm not sure, because I've not yet edited anything, if you would have seen some footage of, we had a walk through the city centre of Utrecht last night because we met some friends for dinner. I've discovered that for some reason there's a setting on my camera that just doesn't like to film in the dark. I think I've resolved it now, but Lawrence kindly filmed some. It was very Christmassy, it looked lovely. And yeah, so as I said, we had dinner with friends. I made the booking. We went to a restaurant called Gaucho's, which is in the city centre of Utrecht. You can actually, there's a load of like old sort of warehouse cellars. You walk down to the canal level, and it was in the restaurant was in one of those old warehouses with like the nice rounded ceilings. The only thing is, it's quite a big, sorry, I'm a bit chilly, it's quite a big restaurant. And we were sat next to a big like a group table, a big round table. As we sat down, there was a group of guys clearly having a good time, very loud, bit drunk. They finished their dinner. We thought, okay, now it's going to be great. And then the next sitting came, and it was also another group of guys. My gosh, they were loud. It was the way they were behaving. It was like they were in a bar instead of a nice restaurant. After a while, we just couldn't hear each other. So we asked the wait staff, and they kindly moved us to, it is like 2 rooms to the restaurant. So they moved us, and that was fine. It's very, very cramped for space. And with this sort of barreled ceiling, the acoustics are not good. So that was the main thing. It was a little bit like, As I said, the wait staff were fantastic. Seriously, the waiter we had when we moved to the new room was outstanding. Lawrence gave him a very nice tip. Food-wise, it's Argentinian. Mine wasn't nice, but anyway. They did recommend a nice bottle of red wine. I forgot to take a photo of the label. All 4 of us had a drink. It was delicious. So anyway, hopefully you've seen some of a little bit of walking around in Utrecht from last night. So you would have seen on the screen, today is Saturday. This morning we'd planned to go to IKEA to look at storage for my craft room. We had a bit of a lazy morning. I think we finally got out of bed about 9ish, and Lawrence said, well, you know, should we go? And I said, you know what, I just can't be bothered. It's really cold, grey, it's not raining, it just feels damp outside. And I said, I don't feel like going out. So he is going in an hour or so to watch the boys are playing back-to-back football matches. So he's going to go and do that for the afternoon, which actually is way more important than a trip to IKEA. We can also go late night one evening. It's fine. It's not like it's, you know, something, a necessity. He's just popped upstairs. I said, well, there's a load of laundry. If you watched last week's vlog, I did get on top of the laundry on Thursday, Friday. But I only washed what was in the laundry room. I'm pointing there because it's behind you. So he's gone upstairs to gather all that. So I'm just going to have a quiet afternoon. I probably look like I'm dressed to go out. I'm not going out. I did put a bit of makeup on thinking I might go out. And then if you watched last week's vlog, you know, I had a little bit of a hair trim. So I thought, you know what, I need to wash my hair anyway, because the day after I've had like my roots done, my head just itches. So I washed my hair and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to have a play around with my hair, because I've got like these, like I'm growing my fringe out. So it's like here. So the hairdresser sort of chopped it in. And I thought, I don't know how to style it. So I've had a play with my hair this morning. I do not like it. I think my hairline is too low. So no matter which way, if I sort of flick it out or under, no matter which way I do it, it's like hanging in front of my eyes because it's still quite short. I don't like it. So I've pinned it back. It's nice and clean. And yeah, I'm not going out unless I really, really have to. Oh, it is a bit chilly. So I think I'm just going to do a bit of crafting. I'm going to get the laundry done. I might just sit quiet on the sofa, catch up on some Netflix. And yeah, I might do a bit of crochet, a bit of knitting. And I think that's all I'm going to do. We're staying home for dinner tonight. I think I'm just going to make a pasta. I don't know what the boys are doing. And yeah, just a nice quiet day for me. That is, not for Lawrence. And tomorrow he's playing hockey. I'm not sure what time. Again, if it's at a strange time, I'll probably just have another quiet day at home. And you know what? I'm actually really happy just to have a quiet weekend. Anyway, I hope you're all well. The week's begun. If anything remotely interesting happens later, I'll pop back on. And if not, I'll catch up with you at some point in the week. Bye for now. Good afternoon. Correct, I've not left the house again. It's 2:30. I actually got out of bed. I woke up at 10 o'clock this morning, which is not like me. However, I did have a very, very broken night's sleep. Lawrence just had like this coughing fit. He's been to the doctor and they said he has to go back when it's 6 weeks. Well, it's 6 weeks in my opinion, so I think he needs to go back. And then, yes, I woke up at 10 and he wasn't in the room. So I thought, where is he? And then I realised he went to hockey. And I was looking, that was the car. And he didn't wake me up, bless him. Again, William was like, are you okay, Mum? So there's loads of food in the house, but there's no like staple food. So we need some bread, we need milk. I didn't do the online grocery this week because there's just so much food. The freezer's full. The store cupboard over there behind you, like the larder cupboard is full. We don't need any pet food, it's just the staples. Anyway, Lawrence reffed a game this morning and then he's played a game. So I'm expecting him home within the hour, I think. I'm not sure how he'll feel, if he'll be tired. Sometimes he comes home from hockey and then he goes and then he says, oh, should we have a ride out somewhere? So I thought, well, let me just get dressed. So I am dressed. However, I've been sat on the sofa most of the morning. I've watched a little bit of YouTube and I've been knitting. And I had planned to podcast today. However, my neighbour has been tapping and drilling all day. We've got a lull now, but I don't know. He might begin again in 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. So I thought, well, that's not very pleasant, is it? It's fine. I mean, we all have to do DIY. But you'd have thought you'd have done it on Saturday. But anyway, never mind. If you watched last week's vlog, you know I bought that big ball of like that silvery grey chenille, and I've crocheted the body and nearly all of the head of the rabbit, of the bunny. It's gorgeous. And then I cannot find safety eyes anywhere. I've been looking all yesterday afternoon, last night, this morning. I've looked in all the places where I think I would have stashed them for safekeeping. I know I've got safety eyes, a lot of them, and I can't find them. So anyway, then I remembered I bought this in last week's vlog. I've shown you a little kit. So I thought, there must be safety eyes in here. There must be. So I thought I'd just open it quickly. If he does fancy a drive out, we could go to Hoofddorp and there's Susten Grenna is, can't get in it, I'm just making a mess of the box, sells safety eyes. There's the acrylic wool that came with it, instructions, stuffing, there must be eyes, no, oh no, so what are the eyes made of? Yarn. That's so annoying. Yeah, black yarn, of course. Well, I can carry on. I'll just pull off enough yarn to finish it. I think I'll just quickly order some off Amazon. They'll be here by Tuesday at the latest. So I can just crochet the ears and the limbs. And then it's just a case of finishing the head. I think that's what I'll do. Anyway, the kettle's just boiled. Last night, Natalie, I'm trying to think of what order things happened. It's nothing major, I'm just sharing. Natalie asked Ali and I, did we want to book a date for a dinner? Because, you know, the three of us usually do a dinner date once every, 6 to 8 weeks. And we were all available on the date. She suggested, I can't speak today. Oh, you hear the rain. So I said, why don't we invite the guys? So we all said, yes, great idea. So the 6 of us, you know, hubsters are coming, and we've got a date booked in December. We're going to go out for dinner together. And I said, really nice. I'm looking forward to that. Shortly after, no, not shortly after, quite a while after, I'm not going to name and shame them, but one of my friends in another group app, I think it was 11:15, said, last minute, who fancies going to Amsterdam, like now? And I'm not going to lie, it did kind of cross my mind whether to just put some glam on and go out. But I was all in my comfies and my joggers and everything, and I said no, I'm not going to go. So I don't know if they did or not. I'm sure if it had said to Lawrence, should we pop to Amsterdam for an hour or two, he'd have been like, yeah, let's do it. But anyway, my gosh, that rain. William just hung out with his friends last night. Joshua didn't come home from the football club, his own club. So they played against one of the Ajax teams yesterday. Not the first or, you know, the Premier, but like the same division as them. And they've played a couple of times against someone who was expecting that they would get annihilated. And actually, they lost 2-1. However, Lawrence went to watch it and he said, actually, they should have won it. It was like poor reffing decisions. So that was quite good. So I think he went to the football, back to his own clubhouse after that. It's the same place that William plays at. And didn't come home. And then he rocked up also about 11 o'clock. Yeah, it was about 11 o'clock. So my friend Linda, her daughter Rosa, she's like 3 days younger than Joshua. He'd arranged to go to Utrecht, which is where Lawrence and I went for dinner on Friday night. And she was having a party there for her birthday. And Joshua had promised to go. Anyway, so 11 o'clock last night, he said, yeah, I'm just going to go and quickly get changed. I'm going to go to Utrecht. It's like, at this time of night, it's not on the doorstep. So I think Lawrence ended up running him somewhere. I don't know if he took him all the way to Utrecht or not. I think I actually went to bed. Yeah, I did. I went to bed. And then I was here on the sofa, minding my own business. About 11 o'clock this morning, Joshua comes home. So fresh as a daisy, he was fine. He'd slept a bit. But he'd ended up just crashing on the sofa. It was Rosa's friend's house or apartment or wherever she lives. That's where the party was. He said he had a good night. So he went to bed for a few hours and now he's gone back out to the Ajax stadium because there's an all-stars game. There's like the old Ajax players versus Milan, I thought he said. And I think William's gone to hang out with friends. I'm not sure if he's working this evening. But yeah, I've had another quiet day, kind of on my own, but I'm totally fine with it. I feel quite relaxed. I feel actually not putting the alarm on this morning, not having to get up early for the grocery delivery, not feeling any pressure to actually leave the house. I should go out and have a little walk, but I'm perfectly happy here on my own. So I've had a nice, relaxing day. There was one other thing I was going to mention, and it's gone completely out of my head. No, it's gone out of my head. Anyway, kettle's just boiled. I've made myself a peanut butter sandwich because, yeah, it's a bit late to be eating now. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. Joshua probably won't be home for dinner. If William's working, it's just Lawrence and I. So, I don't know. Last night, Lawrence got home from William's football match because first he watched Joshua and then he drove. He came back, picked William, a friend, and the coach up. He offered, and then they drove to wherever they were playing. And then he apped me from the football pitch. Freezing cold, pitch black. The game had been delayed 40 minutes. I think they won. Yeah, they won. But he got home. It was gone 8, more like 9 o'clock last night. And so, well, what should we do for dinner? Because I said, at me when you come home and I'll get dinner on the go. And then it was just the two of us because William wasn't interested. So we had in the cupboard, and it was due to expire in a few days, we had goulash soup with some bread, and it was really nice. But feeling a bit peckish today. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. I haven't got the safety eyes. I'm going to go on Amazon and order some more and carry on crocheting the rest of the body of the bunny. And I'll see if Lawrence wants to do anything when he gets home. Now it's pouring down, I'm not so sure, but fine by me. Tomorrow, I'm going to the office, I think maybe Tuesday and I think Thursday. So it's going to be a busy week work-wise. I think that was everything. I think you're all up to date now. So yeah, no podcast filming, but it'll save for another day. Right, I'll see you in a while.
Good morning. I hope you can hear me. Just turn the fan down a little bit. Oh, have the window open. They've not been open all night. I opened because they're all electric. I do the one by one to go up and down to clear the raindrops, if that makes sense. It's a good job. It's a good job I started filming, otherwise I'd have been none the wiser. Anyway, as you've gathered, yes, I'm on the way to work. Yesterday, I went, after I had a chat with you, I went on Amazon and I've ordered some, like a multi-pack of safety eyes, and they're coming today. So I can, if I'm not too tired tonight, I could do a bit of crochet, finish this little bunny off. Little, it's not so little. Anyway, Lawrence came back quite late with an injury. I swear, every time he plays hockey at the moment, he comes back injured. There's always something that's happened to him. Now, the latest is he got a hockey ball on his ankle. It's not broken, but it's very, very sore. And he's struggling to walk on it. He can walk, but it's a bit painful. So, I don't know. And then William wasn't working, so I made pesto pasta for the three of us. Joshua, I think I already told you, Joshua went to Ajax, so he didn't eat with us. And then we just chilled out on the sofa again. I was knitting on my area shawl, however you pronounce it. And I thought I was almost done with it, and then I measured it, because it's like a triangle. I measured it on the other side, and I was like, oh, still a way to go. Anyway, I'm really enjoying knitting on that at the moment. What is going on with the traffic today? Seriously, there was a van that blocked the end of my street, so I had to do a 50 million point turn to go the other way. And then I got out on the main road, and there was the rubbish truck holding all the traffic up. I think they weren't driving close enough to the edge, so nobody could even overtake them. And now some guys just stopped in the middle of the road to do a 3-point turn in somebody's driveway. Hopefully that's the third one out of the way. Anyway, waffle. So, there was something, that's what I was going to mention yesterday. I think I said to you, I was going to tell you something. So, Lawrence and I decided to start watching on Netflix from the beginning, True Blood. Lawrence swears he didn't see the first, 1 or 2 seasons, so he doesn't know how, Suki Stackhouse met the characters. So he said, and we're struggling with things to watch. We've got series on the go that we're just like, we're not feeling it. So he said, well, why don't we just start watching True Blood? And I've watched it a gazillion times. So I said, yeah, okay. So William was in the kitchen. This was the other night as we watched it. Oh my gosh, I forgot just how raunchy it is. Poor William's in the kitchen, and all you can hear is noise, a lot of it, and also so violent. And it must be quite old now. Anyway, we are enjoying it. It is. I mean, if you like vampire, werewolf, raunchy, bit gory, then on my stream in the Netherlands, you can watch the full series of True Blood. But my gosh. And then the other thing we watched was on the TV was Jungle Book, the new one, the film version. Oh my gosh, it's such a good movie. But the reason that I'm mentioning this to you is, if you've got any recommendations at all, I'm just feeling a bit, and it's so stupid, because I'll tell you what I've got Netflix, I've got HBO Max, and I've got Amazon Prime, and I can't find anything that I like on any of them. So if you've got any recommendations, these are the genres I like. I like fantasy, sci-fi, and period dramas. My gosh, that rain, I've heard it. Lawrence likes a thriller, like a psychological thriller. I don't mind it. The thing I'm watching at the moment, I'm not sure, is it on, I think it's on Amazon Prime, is Outer outer reach or outer bank, outer reach. And Lawrence said, oh, just carry on watching it and I'll catch up with you and we can watch it together. I told him the other day, so don't bother. I don't think you'll like it. It's very weird. It's got that sort of, what's that Kevin Costner series called? It's got like that Wyoming ranch vibe. Gosh, I hope you can hear me. And it's like two families. They live on opposing ranches. Oh, it's hailstone! Wow. And one of them, like the main family, finds this gigantic hole, like an abyss, on the property, and there's just weird things happening. And I think it's not fully revealed yet, but I think it might be something to do with time travel. I think. Anyway, I've watched like 3 or 4 episodes now. Oh my gosh, it is so slow. If anybody's watched it, you know the one I mean. Let me know. Is it worth carrying on? It's bonkers. We didn't finish watching Virgin River. I just got bored with it. So to Lawrence, maybe we should pick it up again. Oops. We gave up on the what's those two brothers who they do like Supernatural. We've given, I think there's like something like 18, 19 seasons that we've given up. It all got so samey. We didn't bother finishing Vikings because once Ragnar Lothbrok went, I kind of lost interest. So anyway, if you've got some suggestions, please let me know. And also, I'm really into watching movies at the moment. So if you've got any nice movies that Lawrence and I can watch together, because it's the dark winter nights now, and he's just told me that I think next Sunday is his last hockey game till February. So I think that will be practice, unless sometimes they organise practice for themselves privately. So we're gonna have some time in the evenings to watch some things. So yes, recommendations, please. Bear in mind that depending on what country you're in. So I don't. Oh, young man, what are you doing? You pulled out in front of me. I don't necessarily. Well, I don't have the same feed as the UK. I think it's like 95% the same, but there's few things that I just miss, and the same goes for the States. But anyway, so they're the three I've got: Netflix, HBO Max, and Amazon Prime. Got any recommendations? Oh, the other thing, the latest Beetlejuice movie was on Amazon Prime. So I said to Lawrence, "Oh, wouldn't mind watching that," and it was like €14 to rent it. So I don't know if I wanna. I mean, I give it another 2 months, it'll probably be free or half the price. I'm thinking I'm already paying for this subscription service, and then you have to pay on top. Either make them part of the subscription package or don't put them on till they're cheaper or free. And that's really greedy of Amazon. Anyway, oh yeah, and I ordered one more thing off Amazon. I don't know if I'll do anything with it per se, but whilst things fall into your basket as they do, I ordered a book, and it looks in theory like a really nice book, like a crafting book. I think that's due to arrive on Thursday, so hopefully before this vlog ends it would have arrived and I can share it with you. Hopefully I can film a podcast. Am I busy on Friday morning? I don't know if I've got appointments. I think not. Anyway, waffle. Right, the hailstone's finished, so I'm going to continue enjoying the autumn display in front of me. Actually, it's looking a lot more bare since I drove through here the other day. There's a lot of bare trees actually compared to last week. I filmed a little bit of me driving through Amsterdam spots. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. We'll see you in a while. Good morning. As you can see, I'm at home. I've decided to work from home today. Hope you can hear me. Kettle's on, and it sounds a bit noisy. I hope this one's not on its way out. The camera doesn't. It feels like it's a bit wonky. Better? Sorry if I'm wonky. Good news. My safety eyes arrived yesterday.
So I have, that way. That's the little bunny head in the chenille, and I've done one ear. So, my gosh, it's so squishy. I think I'll have enough with just the one ball of wool that I bought, so I need to make another one of these. I've done the body, and then it's just the limbs. I'm assuming he's got a little tail, and then I need to stitch a little nose on him. I don't know if I'm completely, from the side, I love the setting of the eyes, but I'm not sure. He needs to get his face. Is it a he? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, the other thing, I've got a day off tomorrow. I was talking to a colleague yesterday who mentioned that they've booked some time off because they had an abundance of holiday, of leave left in the system. And I was like, oh, I should check mine. And I've got 3 weeks to take. So I've took tomorrow off. I've took the 4th and 5th of December off, which is a Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm going to have like a 5-day break. I have booked the Christmas week off. I've still got 2 weeks left in the system. I might book the first week of January off as well. I'm thinking that's what I might do. So yes, I just feel like I need to start winding down. That's what I feel like I need to do. So far, I'm going to the office on Thursday. I just need to double check with somebody because I thought somebody was going to be visiting the office. And if they're not, I'll do it online, the meeting. We'll see, we'll see. So yeah, last night again, lazy evening, sat on the sofa, crocheted. And that was it really. Nothing much else to report, no. I've got another delivery coming, hopefully today. I'll show you, hopefully I can show you in the week. It was something sparkly for the festive season. I hope it fits me. Anyway, Daxter's having his second breakfast. You can hear him crunching. I'm making a mess. He scatters his food everywhere. Kettle's bored. I'm going to make a coffee. I'm going to go upstairs. I've already logged on and checked my agenda for the day, so we're good to go. And I will catch you in a while. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. As I left the house, it started throwing it down, and actually it was a little bit of hail. What's the temperature? 4 degrees. Oh, it's a bit chilly. Our heating is on in the house. It's nice and toasty. I've not got a thick coat on because I'm going to be mainly in and out of shops. As I think I mentioned, I'm off today. I don't feel so good. I've had a headache now since yesterday, and I got very, very comfortable on the sofa to the point where I was like, I'm just going to stay on the sofa. But I thought, no, do you know what, Dawn? Jump in the shower, get dressed, pop some pills, some tablets, and go and have a walk. And that might help clear your head. I've took a paracetamol. It didn't do anything. So then I took an ibuprofen because I'm thinking it could be like neck related. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. The ibuprofen takes a while to kick in, so maybe by the time I get to Hoofddorp, I'll know if it's worked or not. Anyway, Lawrence did a thing yesterday, and I'm a little bit, what's the word, apprehensive about it. He did a team activity, I think it was earlier this year, and he kept saying he wanted to do it as a family thing. So I said, yeah, if the boys want to go, yeah, let's do it. So on Friday night, the 4 of us are heading to Amsterdam to a virtual reality game thing. And the reason I don't mind it, like VR, where you're it's like immersive gaming, I don't mind that. However, it's one of the games I understand is zombies, and I'm not best pleased about that. So I think we're playing 2 games, something with zombies and something like Black Ops, like a war thing. Both of them will probably be very gory and very scary. So Lawrence said he really wanted me to join them, and I think we're going to have dinner afterwards. And he's like, well, do you think you'll be okay?
surprisingly more about the zombie stuff than the violent stuff. Anyway, and I said, well, do you know what? If I'm not, I'll just take the headset off and go and sit down. It's fine. Like, I could think of other things to do as a family, but anyway, it's nice that you organised it. I'll probably tell you about that in next week's vlog. What am I thinking? Anyway, huffed up. I've got a couple of things on the shopping list. My sequin blazer arrived quite late last night. I did size up because I struggle with lined blazers because I've got quite big arms. However, I'm a little bit small, even though I've got huge bazonkas. I'm a bit smaller here, and so I did size up, and I'm really happy with the fit. Like, I can do this and it's super comfortable in the back. However, it's a bit big on the sleeve here area, but it's very comfortable, and I think it's okay being a bit oversized. So, and it, oh my gosh, it is very, very shiny and very sparkly. So it's a keeper. I'm keeping it. However, in my mind, did I show you? I can't remember now. I bought really super cheap black sequin top from C&A a few weeks ago, and in my mind that's what I was going to wear for Lawrence's hockey club gala. Anyway, I tried them on together, and it's like sequin overload, and also the neckline on the vest is quite high, so it just doesn't look right. I have got some other tops, but I said to Lawrence, well, I need to buy just like basic stuff. I need to buy more hair grips or bobby pins. I seem to have been losing them all over the place, and while I'm growing my fringe out, I'm pinning my hair back a lot. So I just need to buy some more hair grips. I said I'll look if there's another top, and if not, I'll just, you know, fish something out of my closet. And I want to look, because now I think the Christmas stuff is finally in the shops here, like homeware kind of stuff. I want to look for some more Christmas mugs. We've got a few, but two of them, like, they're really big mugs. They're just the dishwasher. They've seen better days. So I would like to do 2 in, 2 out. And if I see some more, maybe, you know, I'm at 4 in, 4 out. It's possible. So that's on the plan. And then just have a general walk around the shops. Can I overtake? Yes, I can. I think. Oops. Oh, lady, she's walking right next to a puddle at the main road. I think I might pop into Suster and Grenna. I might have a little walk around there. If not, just to buy the licorice fudge that Lawrence loves, a little treat. I'll have a look. I've already got my advent calendar. So anyway, I'm just gonna have a mooch. I'm just gonna have a walk around. I'll probably mainly stay in the little shopping mall. And if I don't know if I can face it, I might go to Primark. I don't know if I can face it. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'll do any filming there because it will probably be quite busy. But again, we'll see. We'll see. And for sure, I'll pop back on later. I'll show you my sequin blazer. Some of you might be like, oh my eyes. Just bear with me though. Sequins are very hip. Last season and this season, they're very hip. It's just sequins and leopard print, although I wouldn't wear them together, but they're quite hip at the moment. Can I get through here? They didn't say the road was closed. Oh, the road is closed and they've not put in. So there's a van in front of me. How ridiculous is that? Now there's a little traffic jam of people waiting to get out. Where are you going? Come on. I want to reverse out. What are you doing? Oh, lordy. It's not difficult. Right. Okay. So 2 big transit vans and me all drove down here. There's no closed sign on the road. Do you know, this is so typical over here that they do that. The amount of times I've driven through Amsterdam and they've just randomly closed the road without telling anyone. I'm saying the Netherlands. Actually, the Netherlands are really bad at doing that. Most of my friends complain about it too. But I'm sure other countries are just as bad. Anyway, waffle. So I'll come back on later if I film something to do, and if not, I don't. I think it's been a very, very chatty vlog this week. So I hope you've all got something nice to do in the background. No, well, I'm in the background waffling away, I should say. And then if I buy anything that's, I think, you know, you might find remotely interesting, I'll give you a little shopping haul. We'll have a nosy, and then we'll see. Anyway, I'll be back in a while. I'm back. Sorry, just hitching my jeans up. I've put the kettle on. It's oliebollen season here in the Netherlands. Woohoo! Which is basically, it's like a donut. So it's like a fried donut, but there's no hole in it. Typically they come with currants or raisins, or you can have them plain, a bit of icing sugar, sorry, I had to think of the English word, and then, or they do ones with filling. So Lawrence and I love the Berliner Bollen. I'll show you. So I've got the kettle on now, we're going to have Berliner Bollen, and ooh, I have to be careful. So they've given us a little bag of icing sugar. This is a Nutella one. It's got Nutella in the middle, and that's the Berliner Bollen. It's like a creamy, custardy filling. It's our favourite. So William's gonna have the Nutella. I think Joshua likes the Berliner Bollen. So I've got 3 of them. So I bought a few things. Said I'd show you. I'm gutted because a while ago the Rituals brought out this limited edition fragrance. If you've been around a while, you'll know that I'm quite a fan of the Rituals. I have a membership with them. The hand soaps that we use in the house are all Rituals, and they brought out this the Alchemy collection. It smells amazing. The perfume is sold out because I smelt it and I'm kicking myself I didn't buy it. And then they had these like rock crystals that you put oil on, you know, like a room fragrance. They literally, that sold out within a week of it going on sale. So anyway, I popped into the Rituals because I do need to, one of the hand soaps is getting a bit low. I normally buy the refills, and I saw that they still had some Alchemy bits and bobs, and the bottle is beautiful. I mean, you can use that again. Oh my gosh, the smell is amazing. So that will go out when one of the fragrances, one of the hand soaps runs out. So that's what I got from the Rituals. Here's my blazer. I mean, well, I'll put it on for you, but I wouldn't wear a thick sweatshirt underneath it. But you can see what I mean about it being a little bit, it's like a little, well, it actually fits quite well with a sweatshirt underneath it. But it's got pockets, it's all lined, and I love it. See, I can't give you a good shot of me. I need to snip the pockets open. And I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's not fully like silver sequined. And it's got like this beigey cream undertone, so you could wear it. You could actually wear it with gold. So that's the blazer. And it's got, if you can see, it's got this tuck in the sleeves, so they're the sleeves are a little bit sort of like this effect, pulled up slightly. Really happy with it. As I said, that's from C&A, and that was, there's no price on it, sorry, because I ordered it online. I think it's about 60, 70 euros something. If you're in the Netherlands or you have C&A where you are, they still have them in the shop. They have them in black as well. So I was on a mission to find something to wear underneath it. Oh, before I do that, I was walking past the Zeeman, which is like a budget shop, and they've got Christmas stuff out, and they've got this little nutcracker range. So I bought myself a little shopping bag, and oh, you don't need to see these pop socks. Where is it? And a little Christmas tea towel. How cute is that? Like teddy bear nutcrackers. How, that is just adorable. Oh, that way. Isn't that nice? How much was it? It was quite cheap. £1.99. It's really super cute. I have got Christmas hand towels
from the Dolce & Gabbana. I can't remember. I bought them in TK or TJ Maxx. But they're hand towels. They go in the... Okay, well, you don't need to see my new knickers. No, more new knickers. Primark hair grips. Popped in the H&M. I'm on a mission to find like a dark brown, like a chocolate brown cardigan. Apparently in the UK, chocolate brown is this season's colour. Not in the Netherlands. But anyway, so I popped in there, and then whilst I was there, I'd seen a skirt similar to this in the Zara, but even the XL, I put it against my waist, and I was like, that's not going to go. This is elasticated waist, and it's like this nice burgundy satin, but it's not the thin satin, it's actually quite thick, because sometimes, I don't know, you look like a sack of potato in satin, don't you, if you've got a few curves like me. I love it. And it was €23. So, I mean, I would wear that festively, but I would also wear that for work. It's like a maxi length. Very nice. Top tip, I turned it inside out to bring it home in case it snagged on anything. Oh, whilst I was in H&M, I saw this really nice vest top. Actually, that would go with that skirt, thinking about it. It was €10 in this leopard print. So I'm trying to put it the right way around so you can see it. Put the label away so you can see. There you go. And it's stretchy fabric. What bargain. I think I've got one of these already, but it's a lot smaller. Don't need to see that. Got a bra, got some tights. Anyway, I decided I was on a mission. I wanted I thought a black cami would go nice under that sequin top. And then there's a shop in Hoofddorp called New Yorker. I think they're all over Holland. I never step foot in these shops. It's like for the kids. It's like Topshop used to be in the early days. But I was walking past and I thought, do you know what? I've got all the time in the world today. I'll pop in. And they had a really nice black cami. So I'll put it under the jacket so you can see. And it's quite thick. So it won't be see-through. There you go. I might not wear it underneath it, but look, there's the cami. It's got that lace detail on it. So I thought that would look quite nice with some black trousers. So I think that's what I wear. And that was super cheap. It was $6.99. What a bargain. And it's like that nice thick viscose lycra. And I went for a big one. I went for a double XL because I want it to be a bit loose on me, but it's got the adjustable spaghetti straps. So I was highly delighted with that. And I think that's everything that I'm prepared to show you. Oh, there's one thing, sorry, this tripod again. As when I got home, Lawrence said, there's a parcel arrived for you. And I completely forgot. I think I told you, was it early in the week, when I ordered the Safety Eyes, I'd ordered a book. So I'm going to open it with you. Oh, that's quite nice. It's Daydream Journals by Tilly Rose. And I think it's all about memories, ideas and inspiration in stitch, cloth and thread. Have they got an overview of the projects that are in it? Just looking. No, they haven't got a grid with everything. But I can just give you a quick flick through. And it's got like techniques and stuff. Isn't that pretty? Lovely that. Let's see what else. Like a little haberdashery hand stitch case. It's got like painting fabric. That's beautiful. Gatherings. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, I'm going to sit with my Berliner bowl, my cup of coffee. It gives you all like tips about thread and equipment. So I'm going to have a flick through of this. Oh, it's also like staining cloth as well. Looks really, really nice.
I like the aesthetic of it. It's you know what, it reminds me a little bit like Daphne's Diary, that vibe. Right, I think that's my shopping haul done. So as I said, kettle's boiled. I'm going to sit on the sofa. I'm going to flick through my book with my Berliner bowl and just relax. It's 3 o'clock here. And I might do some crochet on my bunny. I've still got a headache. It's lifted a little bit, but not enough for my liking. I don't think I've drank enough today, and I haven't ate anything all day. So that might be contributing it. Right, I will see you in a while. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's 2 degrees. I think we've had a very, very, very light smattering of snow, but unfortunately it's turned to ice. So I think there's a lot of black ice on the road, and the car was completely frozen. And I think I'm going to stick to the main roads. I'm not going to chance going through Amsterdam's Bos this morning, because although technically it's always a little bit warmer in that because of all the vegetation, but I don't trust that they would have gritted the roads in there. So I think I'm just going to bite the traffic and just go all the way to work on the motorway. But my gosh, my fingers are freezing. I should have put my gloves on, but I thought, oh, it won't take a minute to scrape it off, not realising that it was like really thick ice. Anyway, this car is a blessing, because if you remember the big Chevy that we used to have, that used to take forever to warm up. It was terrible. So at least the car's already warm. See this like icy sludge on the road here. Oh, I hate driving like this. Unfortunately, I do have to go into the office, otherwise I would have worked from home today. But it's fine. It's okay. Lawrence and I started watching, there's a new Married at First Sight in New Zealand. I think it's actually the first series as well. It's alright. Don't know, is anybody watching it? I've also woke up with a bit of a sore throat this morning. I don't know if you can hear it. It feels really, my throat feels really thick. So I don't know if I picked something up when I was out and about mooching yesterday. We'll see. After I had a chat with you, I just sat on the sofa. I ate my Berliner Bollen. So good. Lawrence and I were like, with coffee. I didn't flick through my book yet, but I crocheted another bunny ear. So hopefully I'll get that finished over the weekend. Just chill out a bit. Oh, see, it's really dodgy. It's so tight, this corner, and if you hit a patch of ice here, you've got no chance. There's like safety brakes on this car anyway. Oh, looks like it's going to be a cold winter, guys. I saw on my Facebook a lot of people had quite a lot of snow around pockets of Europe, also in the UK. And I saw lots of snowman pictures. That was nice. But yeah, I think Lawrence said that it's just going to be a very short cold spell, and then we're expecting 10 degrees again next week. I hope so. I mean, I know winter's necessary. Also in the Netherlands, they say, I don't know how true it is, because obviously I'm not a scientist, but they say that a cold winter spell means less mosquitoes in the summer. Because apparently when it gets really, really cold, a lot of the larvae, the eggs or whatever, don't survive. I don't know if that's true. Even if there's just one mosquito in our house, it will find me. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now. I need to concentrate, and I'll pop back on in the blink of an eye for you, but I don't know how long it'll be for me. Ta-ta for now. Well, that was short-lived. I've hardly travelled anywhere. I'm still in Aalsmeer. Lawrence just called me because of the ice and everything. He said he'd dropped William off at college, and he's just called me to say that they've had an accident. They're okay. There's not too much damage to our car. Apparently, I don't know the full story properly. I couldn't understand it, but apparently I think they were almost at a standstill, and a guy came from nowhere. Not even, Lawrence said there's no way it was even like ice related. He was just driving stupidly, and it actually he hit a woman full head on to her door, full onto her door, and Lawrence had seen what was happening and tried to move out the way, but the guy hit the front. Didn't say if it was the driver or the passenger side. Hit the front light of our car. So William said the light's gone and the number plate's smashed, but he said apart from that, Lawrence said it's perfectly drivable. So he's going to continue to drop William off at college, and then he's going to head into the office, because he actually, so you have to carry insurance papers in your car here. It's the law. But Lawrence said he didn't know what he was supposed to fill in. So he's got everybody's phone numbers and the lady who had the major accident. And then when he gets to work, one of his colleagues can help him fill it in, and he'll phone the insurance. Do you know, my gosh, really? I instantly said, right, I'm coming to get you. And they both said, no, we're fine, Mum, we're fine. Lawrence said the car's drivable, albeit with no headlight. But anyway, I think he just wants to get into work to get his paperwork filled in correctly. Gosh, it's so dangerous. Oh, God. Do you know, I've got this, like, pit in my stomach. My initial thought was like, oh, I'm coming to get you. Can you hear? That's the ice off the bonnet hitting the windshield, the windscreen. It is quite busy on the road though. Don't know what it's going to be like when I get on the motorway. I never go this way because it's there's like a bottleneck that you always hit. So when I drive through Amsterdamse Bos, it sort of it's like a corner of the ring road, then it cuts out, if that makes sense. A corner of the ring. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, we're all insured. Hopefully the guy's insured who hit him. He didn't say how old the car was. Apparently the lady had a little girl with her, and the little girl was really really upset, of course. So just goes to show, eh? I'm glad, because I said to Lauren, yeah, I felt a bit, that was slippy then. So I was toying with the idea of driving through Amsterdamse Bos, and Lawrence said absolutely not. So it's good that I listened to my instincts. Anyway, I'm on the motorway, so I'll see how it goes. I'll catch you in a while. Gosh, this lighting is terrible. It's Friday evening, 5:30. We're just about to leave, so I thought I'd just pop on quickly and have a chat. I'm not sure, maybe I would have inserted a photo of the car. So it's fine, it's all with the insurance now. I had the full story from Lawrence, and indeed, as I thought, the car that hit the first car ricocheted and hit our car. On the surface it doesn't look too bad, but the bottom grille is all cracked, so it's dropped. So that would be like the whole bumper, the grille, maybe the wing, and one of the, not the main headlight, but the smaller light is gone. Oh, the main headlight, and the license plate is off. Lawrence still has it, it's in the car. So yeah, it's all with the insurance, so we have to wait and hear about that. When it does go in for repairs, I think we'll get a loaned car, so won't be too bad. Anyway, so I've had a really, really nice, lazy day today. I got up this morning, had a bit of a lie-in, and I debated whether to go out. Took one look out of the window, and it was all like frozen and frosty and damp and cold, and it's been pouring it down all day. So I declared a quiet day, and I have been crocheting my bunny just a little bit, not done much. The headache's still, it's a little bit muggy, but it's lifted a lot. And just watched stuff. I've watched Real Housewives of Orange County, the reunion. Not watched YouTube. Lawrence and I have been watching True Blood. We've been binging on that. And yeah, we're just waiting for Joshua. I think Joshua's gone to the barber's. He already had an appointment. William's popped to the shops. So we're just waiting for the boys to come, and then we're going to get in the car
and head out to this VR place. So I'm not sure if I'll film any of it there, but you know, I'll take you along anyway. So I won't finish the vlog just yet. We can have a look. And as I think I said, we will play the games and then see if we can find somewhere to get a bite to eat. So that will be our Friday. I didn't order online groceries this week again because I had a midweek one came, I think, or Tuesday. So again, we don't need like a big shop. So maybe tomorrow morning we'll pop to the supermarket and just buy essentials and see how we get on. But anyway, let's see how we get on this evening. See you in a while. Watch out behind you. Look up, look up, look up. I can see you. Come get me. Good afternoon. It's 20 to 1 on a Saturday. I don't normally end the vlog on a Saturday, but I really wanted to tell you how I got on killing zombies. So hopefully you would have seen some footage of the gaming centre. It was in Amsterdam, but not in the centre of Amsterdam. So as a tourist, it wouldn't be on the beaten track. In fact, you would have to drive there. It was in like an industrial area. Anyway, it was fantastic. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit scared at the beginning. We played quite a few games. Lawrence had gone for like this full-on package. So he was there a few hours, and actually we were all a bit tired at the end of it. So I think you would have seen there's all like markers on the ground, and then what, I don't know if you would have noticed, but there's all like lights everywhere that can track you individually. So we had like sensors and stuff on us. And then some of the games towards the end, where we were actually either we were on like a campaign, so we were a team of 4, or we were trying to get each other, which I didn't want to play that. But on some of the games, then you were actually on different levels, which was very interesting. Gosh, the intelligence of this whole concept is mind-blowing. Anyway, the zombie games. So I was a little bit scared. And then when I kind of got my head around it, that they're just cartoons, and a couple of times, you know, a zombie got me and I just stood there. And you don't, I think there's like a sensor, you can look, there's like virtual sensors on your wrists, and you could see that you had to go and like recharge. So you once, if you were killed, you wasn't out of the game. Put it that way, you just needed a few seconds literally, and then you could upgrade your weapons. And but it was really good. And what was really interesting and nice to see, how the group games, that we really took care of each other. It was so, I don't know, in a weird way, it was nice. It was really cool. It was fun. And I would do it again, actually. I really would. And the centre there, I mean, I think it's quite new, so everything was like top of the range. And they've got like a full-on arcade system going there, which is all part of the package, so it's free. Of course, the 3 men headed straight for the punch ball, and before we left, William was determined to get the highest score, and he did. So that was quite cute. There was like air hockey, racing games. We didn't even go on half the stuff that was in there. Anyway, it was really good fun. The last few games, they rigged us up with some other tech. We had like vests and things on our feet and everything, and on our heads, and then they gave us these guns. They were quite big. In the game, they looked different to what they looked in real life, but they were really heavy. And in the end, so that I think the footage you would have seen was I had actually just dipped out of the game. I was very hot, you know, I was like very sweaty, and it didn't help my headache. I left there with a raging headache again, but also the gun was just too heavy for me. So, but that's my dishwasher, sorry. It was just fun to sit and watch the three of them. It was hilarious. Anyway, it was really good. I think we finally got out of there about 8:30ish, and we were starving. So then there was the debate of what to do, because Lawrence, when he booked it, he actually he thought he'd booked somewhere across the water at Central Station in Amsterdam, because that's where he'd been, which apparently is a really, really big gaming centre. So yeah, there wasn't anywhere to eat where we were, and it was fine. So we drove back to Aalsmeer, where we live. Josh recalled a restaurant that they'd never ate at before. I've ate there quite a few times. I think it's called Christiani. It's quite a big restaurant it's not on the waterfront. I mean, you'd be hard pushed to have a view of the lake in the summer if you go upstairs on the terrace, but it's just nice. Anyway, they could fit us in. So I think we got there about 9:15ish. We just had a quick dinner. I had a risotto, which was very nice. Joshua had a ravioli. William had lasagna, which was ginormous. They gave him a doggy bag because he couldn't eat it. And Lawrence had veal, and he said it was the best cooked meat he's ever had in the Netherlands. That's saying something for Lawrence. And the staff are great. One of the chefs took a shine to Lawrence and came over to the table several times to have a chat with us. It was really nice. And then I said, well, actually, we're coming back in December, a group of six of us. Sorry, I can't get my teeth in. And he whipped his phone out and got his agenda out, and he said, oh, I'm going to look out for you. So I think he said he was from Bulgaria, I think. Yes, he was from Bulgaria, and he was telling us he's got a 3-year-old, and we said we've been killing zombies. So really nice guy. Anyway, so that wrapped up the evening. On the way home, we dropped Josh off at a friend's. They went into Amsterdam. I think I already said they had tickets. There was like a house party at Paradiso, which is a really, really famous club in Amsterdam. I don't know what time they got home. This morning, we had a job to get him up, but he didn't. I think he had like 2 beers, so he was fresh but tired. If that makes sense. And currently, one of his mates is still flat out in bed in our spare room. I think I'm going to app his mum and just let her know. Although I think collectively we all know that the kids are going to be with somebody, and if anything happens, we'd be the first to know. But anyway, he's flat out. We tried to wake him, but I said, oh, just leave him, let him sleep it off. I think he had a bit of a skinful last night. Anyway, so that's the end of the vlog. Let me know if you're still here. Have you done virtual reality gaming before? It was really good fun. In jest, I said, oh, so I know what I'm going to get a family gift for Christmas. I'm going to buy 4 VR sets so he can game. And William went, yes! So I don't think we will. But anyway, I might look into it. I don't know. It was fun. We met one of the managers there, a really nice lady. And she told us that they've got a raft, so you can do virtual white water rafting, but they're refiguring the space to put it in there. So I think that would be really good fun. Anyway, let me know what you've been up to. Are you also shopping for festive party clothing? What did you think of my sequin jacket? I really had to laugh. It's really true that fashions do come back, because that blazer just screams of the 70s and 80s to me. You know, I'm old enough to remember the 70s and the early 80s. Obviously, in the 70s, it wasn't my era for going out. But I remember the glamour, you know, top of the pops, the fashion. You know, got myself a couple of Debbie Harry Blondie singles somewhere in the loft. And then obviously the 80s. I don't think sequins were quite in when I was going out, like the mid to late 80s. But anyway, it makes me laugh how fashion comes back. So I'm really happy. I've always wanted a sequin jacket, and now I've got one. So let me know, what did you think? Are you also shopping around? Have you got any ideas to share with us? Leave a comment below. Car situation, well, insurance is dealing with it. I'll keep you posted on that. And yeah, the VR gaming was a big success despite my apprehension. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Thanks again for tuning in. Just adjusting the tripod. Really must buy a new one. Don't forget, if it was your first time stopping by, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss when I upload a new video, somewhere on your screen, depending on what device you're watching, there'll be a little bell shape, and that's a notification. So if you hit that, every time one of my videos uploads, YouTube will tell you, so you don't have to go searching or miss out if you've got FOMO. I don't know. Anyway, take care, stay safe. Thanks again for joining me. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.